Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. It's just past the 4th trial, we were asleep and Sakura came into our room and yeah, we're now awake. Something's going on, I bet it's because of alter ego or something, but let's ask her. It's so late, what happened? I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her notes. Okay, so it's not about alter ego at all. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What? I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. Oh, did Sakura destroy some doors because she was killing herself? The data center? But I thought it was locked. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird, she said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor. Oh ho, what are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Oh, did Kyoko use this as bait, perhaps? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now? Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? Now you too. Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial. Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What? Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here, shoo. What's this all about? So we left and went back to our rooms. And then... So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but... Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave... Mukuro Ikusaba. Who? What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. How does she know that? Watch out for her. Oh, it's a her. What the hell? Okay, we're about to start chapter 5. And then there were 7. So, we got the altar lump. So, this is all about the... I guess the next chapter will be about the 16th student. The ultimate despair. Mukuro Ikusaba. What? Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Kyoko told me to watch out for her, Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. Oh, okay. 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. Wait, hold on a second. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Is this the murder of the 16th student with the mask? Why the foreshadowing? 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. Oh, so we can count the days now. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Yeah, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Geez, how high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my leads. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom Man. She didn't snap back at you? Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? Geez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Okay, so first, is this open now? Not yet. So, 5th floor. Okay, the stairs are right here. Yep. Is this the final floor? So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Okay, not a lot of rooms, but there's a lot of big rooms. So let's start with the classrooms, because these don't matter. And let's do the usual investigation. Monitor. Clock. Camera. Plate number 1. Okay, got some coins. And plate number 2. And nothing else. Okay, 5B. Do the same thing. Is there anyone in here? No. Oh, here's Toko. Huh? Does she want to talk to me or about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost. Just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Well, you could just write it, you know. There's a blackboard. Okay, monitor with coins. Clock. Camera. Wait, that's me, Makoto. Ha ha, catch me if you can. And Monokuma, wait up, I'm gonna punish you. And someone saying gross. Maybe Kyoko, gross. I checked the camera, right? So plate. And plate. Okay, these classrooms are done. There's another classroom. Oh hey Hina. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Oh! What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. Oh, is this where the tragedy happened? What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying? It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yup, let me give you an itty-bitty, iggy-squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Okay, this is not just your standard investigate the classroom. Do I leave? Okay, I thought I kinda wanted to check the door, but apparently no. Monitor. Can't see the clock, but we can see the camera. Got some coins here. We can't check the plate, so let's check the bloods. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. So just that, huh? Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Okay, we checked everything in here. That was very interesting. Raw. Oh, locked. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Bio Lab. A bio lab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Okay, so there are only 2 other rooms left. These 2, that one is open. This is like a dojo or something. Interesting. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Camera. What's this? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kinda out of place? Okay, some archery targets. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. More trees. Oh, the same thing. Here we have the monitor and some sort of samurai armor. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. And it has coins inside. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera. You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Okay, and finally... Whoa. Those nozzles poking out, are those the sprinklers? How can there be coins in the sprinklers? Wow, what is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Watch out! Wow! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like whoa, and the plant's all like snap, and your flesh is all like blah, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty friggin' amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I'd know anything about that myself, ha ha ha. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. There are also coins inside and I got them somehow. Okay, camera. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. Oh, I can go inside. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? Is that a JoJo reference? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Didn't I see Crazy Diamond somewhere else? I don't remember where. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Wait, nothing else? No, nothing else. Still haven't finished checking this place out. So this... Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Oh, I can... Oh, this place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. Oh, I can check each individual chicken. It's a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. We didn't find the picture this time. It really is, right? Like I can say that for sure. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's not gonna like lay a bomb, is it? Oh, they didn't give me coins. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand squeezed all natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. There's the monitor. Oh wait, I think I checked the monitor already. And there's this. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Oh, I bet this will come in handy for the next trial. Someone will be wet or not be wet or something. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 AM every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone, ha ha ha! And finally, let's speak with Hiro. At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out I just painted the walls and the ceiling. Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helped me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action. I'm serious. Okay, and with this I think we've fully explored the 5th floor. A lot of interesting things up here, especially the classroom with all the bloods and body outlines. That's probably where the tragedy occurred. Anyways, that's all the time we have for now, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed some more Danganronpa, and as usual, don't miss the next episode, because I won't. I will see you all next time.